His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a phone call from Iranian President Dr. Mas'ud Pezeshkian. His Majesty and the President exchanged congratulations and greetings on Eid al-Fitr, praying for continued progress, prosperity and well-being for both countries and peoples, as well as blessings to the Arab and Islamic world. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, met in Washington with the Chairman of the U.S. Senate Foreign Affairs Committee, Brian Mast, and Committee Member Gregory Meeks, in the presence of Bahrain's Ambassador to the U.S., Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid Al Khalifa. The meeting discussed the close historical relations of friendship between both countries, the growth it is witnessing, and means of developing cooperation and strategic partnership within the framework of the agreements concluded between both countries, including the Agreement on Security Integration and Comprehensive Prosperity, in order to promote the interests of both countries and peoples. They also discussed the Middle East issue and Arab and international efforts aimed at ending conflicts, easing tensions, maintaining the ceasefire agreement in the Gaza Strip, releasing hostages and detainees, and enhancing efforts to establish security, peace and stability in the region. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, participated in a roundtable discussion organized by the Hudson Institute in Washington in the presence of Bahrain's ambassador to the U.S., Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid Al Khalifa, and experts at the institute. The session discussed the historical friendship and strategic partnership between both countries, the progress achieved at political, security, economic and social levels, as well as means of developing bilateral cooperation within the framework of the agreement signed between the two countries and the outcomes of the strategic dialogue. They discussed the opportunities to expand cooperation to serve the interests of both countries and peoples. They also discussed the latest developments in the Middle East, regional conflicts and their implications for international peace and security, and regional and international efforts to advance the peace process in the region. The minister praised the desire of both countries to further cooperation, stressing the importance of moving forward with the implementation of the Comprehensive Security Integration and Prosperity Agreement, noting the UK's accession to this agreement. He emphasized the importance of peace, security and stability in the Middle East, and that the international community must shoulder its legal and humanitarian responsibilities to end all conflicts and alleviate the suffering of peoples. He said that Arab countries seek to establish a just and comprehensive peace in the region, as confirmed by the Arab Summit held in Bahrain, which adopted an initiative to call for an international conference to resolve the Palestinian issue based on the two-state solution in accordance with international legitimacy resolutions. The minister stressed the importance of the role of research centers in spreading the values of peace, coexistence, tolerance and cooperation among countries, and conducting in-depth studies on the opportunities for peace in the Middle East and the world for the benefit of all. Bahrain's ambassador to the U.S., Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid Al Khalifa, said that the U.S.-Bahrain Free Trade Agreement, in effect since 2006, ensures full tariff exemption for all American goods exported to Bahrain. The ambassador noted that the agreement, the first of its kind between the U.S. and a Gulf state, has established a strong and effective economic partnership. He said that Bahrain's strategic geographic location has contributed to an increase in bilateral trade from $780 million in 2005 to nearly $3 billion. He added that the zero tariff policy has played an important role in supporting a U.S. trade surplus of over $440 million with Bahrain in 2024 and an accumulated surplus of $4.4 billion since the agreement's implementation. Sheikh Abdullah bin Rashid also highlighted Bahrain's position as a regional trade hub, supported by initiatives such as the U.S. Trade Zone at Khalifa bin Salman Port, which facilitates the efficient movement of U.S. goods to Bahrain and wider Gulf markets. He underscored Bahrain's commitment to strengthening partnership with the U.S. and its role as a strategic gateway for American trade and investment in the region. Under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King and following the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, the Ministry of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf announced the completion of the inauguration, restoration and rehabilitation of 40 mosques belonging to the Sunni and Ja'fari Waqf directorates in all governorates. The Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Nawaf Al-Maouda, stressed the importance of preserving the religious and social role of mosques, highlighting the leadership's commitment to their upkeep and expansion. He said that the directives of His Royal Highness during the month of Ramadan for the 4th consecutive year have accelerated progress in developing houses of worship across Bahrain. The chairman of the Sunni Waqf Council, Sheikh Dr. Rashid Al-Hajri, expressed appreciation for the leadership's continued support for the maintenance and development of mosques. The chairman of the Ja'fari Waqf Council, Yusuf Al-Salah, said that the accelerated pace of the projects in various regions reflects the leadership's keenness to take care of mosques. Bahrain marks World Autism Awareness Day annually on the 2nd of April, underscoring its commitment to promoting the rights of autistics and ensuring an inclusive environment in line with international standards. The occasion promotes societal understanding of autism and emphasizes the importance of providing support and integrating individuals with autism into many aspects of life. Bahrain has distinguished itself by adopting integrated social policies between governmental, private and civil sectors to achieve the principles of just and equal opportunities for all, especially for people with disabilities, to establish an inclusive society that enables people with autism to exercise their full rights. Autistics receive continuous support through care programs, including the recently increased monthly disability allowance to enhance their quality of life. The Ministry of Industry and Commerce has urged all commercial establishments in Bahrain to regularize their status following Ministerial Decision 43 of 2024 concerning payment procedures for commercial transactions. The Ministry emphasized the importance of opening a commercial bank account to ensure compliance and avoid potential violations ahead of the deadline set for June 13th. Under the decision, all commercial establishments must activate electronic payment methods such as e-payment systems, point-of-sale devices or electronic gates to improve financial operations and enhance transparency in commercial transactions. The ministry urges all businesses to take the necessary steps to ensure full compliance with the decision before the deadline expires.